things along the way when challenges come throughout a season?
Yeah, I think it's all about communication, being the ultimate pro, just making sure you don't let things fester. But to be honest, I think everyone in here is just full of great energy. We know where we want to be at the end of the season, and so I think people are just coming in with a great mindset every day, wanting to learn, wanting to be the best teammate possible. And when I tell you it's a good, fresh breath of air, it is. And so you guys will see it soon.
People talk about setting expectations. Do you feel that this is a championship over?
I think, again, we know where we want to be at the end of the season. It's all about stacking the days. I think people have had really good teams in the past, and they just couldn't make it come together. And so for us, it's making sure we have that rhythm, we have that chemistry, that we're keeping our locker room as tight as it can be and letting all the outside noise kind of do their thing, but making sure we're good as a whole.
How do you go about trying to establish and develop that chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, great question, because we have a lot of new faces here. You have a couple returners coming back here that are solid for y'all. Us, not y'all, it's us now. But I just think it's making sure that we know each other off the court. It's spending time, getting to know each other, getting to love each other. And I think when you kind of get to know each other off the court, that it naturally comes on the court, that you have that chemistry, you have that type of rhythm. But I really do think any championship team, they all love each other off the court. They know where each other comes from, and it makes it easier to go to war with them on a given night.
You played on a lot of really great teams with a lot of really great players.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of experience being able to shut out the outside noise and not pay attention to what fans and everybody is saying. How important is that to you to be able to do that, and have you been able to help this team be able to do that as well?
Yeah, since I've been in the pros, I was with DT, I was with BG, and everything that kind of BG had to go through those couple of years. And so I know what it kind of feels like to everyone watching your every single move, and it's times 100 here. And so I think that they kind of went through it last year, kind of had some growth pains a little bit, but I do think that we're just a tight-knit group right now, and I know it's only day 4 or 5 being together, but when I tell you that we all care for each other and we love each other and we want this to be a super special season, I think that that's what we really want, and that's making sure that we're quieting the outside noise, protecting our locker room at all costs. And honestly, when you're dialed in and focused on a bigger picture, that kind of stuff, it's easier to kind of push away. You kind of get rid of the petty stuff and what everyone's saying because you're just so dialed in on your goal.
Do you have a lot of ticket requests for Iowa?
I have a lot of ticket requests everywhere. But yeah, being back in the Midwest, I've had about anywhere from 400 to 800 people reaching out already about tickets. And so I kind of forgot what it's like to be back home with family and friends. It's been 6 years since I've been able to play here since Missouri. And so it's going to be fun. I'm going to have a lot of people here to cheer on all of us.
How's it been being back in the Midwest? You got a little taste of winter in the middle of March and April. That's always fun.
Heck yeah. After practice yesterday, they had scalloped potatoes and meatloaf, and I was like, I am back in the Midwest, and I love it. So I'm all here. I'm for it.
Did you make it?
Rival experience, how did that prepare you for
Honestly, I did not do it. I watched it on TV a couple times, but I did some broadcasting for the Suns this offseason and make sure that my body was just prepared for this season. And so I think they had a great experience. I think it's a really cool thing. You make money here in the United States, so you don't have to go overseas. I heard a lot of good things about it, and so I'm happy for those girls.
Is that broadcasting maybe something you want to get into post-career?
Absolutely. I think I have a lot of aspirations and passions when I'm done, but I'm a present person. I'm where my 2 feet are at. But I do think I could talk to a wall. Clearly, I'm a yapper, if you guys can't notice that. And so I do feel like that's probably in my future.
You've done Warriors, right?
Say what?
You've done some Warriors.
Yeah, a little bit. Yes, I have.
Were you with the group that went to the Pacer game last night?
You know what? I was getting my hair done.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for noticing. But no, I didn't. I was going to go, and it was a heck of a game, but I was watching on my phone. So congrats to the Pacers.
Being from the Midwest, it's a completely different fan base in the Midwest than it is everywhere else. What's the excitement level going into Carver Hawkeye this weekend?
I love it. My little cousin, he actually plays football there. He's a tight end. I guess he's transferring to Mizzou now. But just being back in the Midwest, the people are just good people. And especially when you go to a college town like Iowa City, to get behind someone so great like Caitlin Clark, I just think there's a lot of positive and excitement news around women's basketball, around Caitlin, around Iowa. And so for us to kind of go there and kind of see what it's about, actually they ended my career there, my senior year of Mizzou, so I'm not salty or anything.
From Iowa? I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's fine, it's all good. But no, it's going to be fun just to kind of be back in that Midwest mentality of people who are all about their sports teams, and so I'm excited for it.
you been recognized out in public yet by people getting MIZs and stuff?
You know, no MIZs, but a lot of, hey, we're ready for the fever season, so I'm all for it. Yeah. Bye, y'all.